Hey everyone, and welcome to the $1 million portfolio journey. It is Tuesday, 20th of May 2025, and it's about 2:15 here in London. And I wanted to give you a portfolio update. I haven't been posting for the past few days because I haven't had enough money come in to invest into the stock market. So I was expecting some money to come in from my clients, but they've kind of like delayed the process. I'm in the process of like trying to get the money from them. So I've done some work for them. I'm waiting for the payment to come through, and they're just delaying it. So it's kind of like affected my plans quite a lot. Because I've not been able to invest every day like I wanted to, like the commitment I've made. But that's life. What can you do? You just have to keep on going. So I'm chasing these clients so they pay their money. And when they do, I'm going to start resuming this again. But in the future, I mean, in a couple of days' time, hopefully, I'm going to be receiving some tax relief from the government that should be around £8,000. So when I receive that, I'm going to start investing that into the stock market every day. But it's kind of disappointing that sometimes clients don't pay on time, so it kind of like messes up your system. So that's the reason why I haven't been investing since I think Friday. So Friday I missed it, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday as today as well. I'm going to be missing it. So I'm going to be missing it for the foreseeable future until I get my next payment, which is hopefully going to be soon. So as soon as my clients make the payment, I'm going to start this up again. But let's have a look at the portfolio. Let's have a look at how it's been doing. So as you can see, everything is going up at the moment. My general investment account stands around just shy of 50 grand. My stocks and shares ISA is just under 27,500, and my self-invested personal pension is just over 44k, so well over 100. And when you take into account all the brokerage accounts that we hold, my family holds, we have in total around 180 to 185,000 dollars. So we are about 5.4x away from 1 million. So this was a very good time to invest because the markets are just consolidating, basically going nowhere. So it would have been a good time to just pump some money in, but unfortunately I'm not being able to do that. But that's life. What can you do? Just have to keep on moving forward. So let's drill down and check the GIA. So the max gain on the GIA is up 32, just over 32,500 pounds. If we look at the stocks and shares ISA, is actually showing a maximum profit of 44 pounds. So this was the account that was like down 30-40% when the markets hit rock bottom. So that's improved quite a lot. And my self-invested personal pension, it's up around just over 11,000 pounds. So again, everything moving in the right direction, but I would have loved to invest in more money now because the market is in a consolidation phase. And even if it goes down, that's fine. It's good to like buy during the consolidation phases. So yeah, that's the update. So if we drill down to the company and see how Tesla is doing. So Tesla is trading at 346. It's currently up 1% today. If we zoom out maximum 5 years, you can still see it's trading at a discount. In my opinion, it hasn't reached the all-time highs again yet, so that's going to be pivotal. June is going to be pivotal for Tesla because that's when they're launching the robo taxi. So depending on how well that launch goes, the price could go up significantly or the price could go down significantly. Overall, if it does go down significantly, I'm not going to worry too much because it's just like a timing issue. It's just a matter of time before they fix all the bugs, and then everything is doing what it is supposed to do. So it's just a matter of time. Hopefully it's going to happen in June. If it doesn't happen in June, it's not a big deal. I'm going to still continue buying. If we now look at MicroStrategy, so MicroStrategy today, pre-market is down around 0.5%, but it's holding above the 400 level, which is good. So hopefully this is going to be a significant consolidation phase where it just stays at 400. It builds a rigid support at 400, and then it launches. I'm just hoping that I get my tax relief in time so I can invest into MicroStrategy at these prices, because if Bitcoin starts a bull run again, then like MicroStrategy is just going to start to fly again. So if you have a look at that, it's not reached its all-time highs again yet, but it is still, in my opinion, trading at a discount. So I'm going to try and get to 100 shares in MicroStrategy as soon as my tax relief comes through. So hopefully it's going to be coming through in the next couple of days, because the tax relief usually comes in every 22nd of every month for free trades. So hopefully it's going to come through on the 22nd. So that's MicroStrategy. Let's have a look at Nvidia. So Nvidia trading around 134,000. It's down just over 0.5%. If you go out max, you can see it's still off its highs. I think it was $154 last time it reached the all-time highs, or 54, 57, something like that. So it is going there. It is becoming, it is now, I think, the most valuable company in the world. So it's just going to keep on rising as long as there's a demand for GPU. It's going to continue rising. So I have 34 shares in Nvidia. Once I reach 100 in MicroStrategy, I'm going to then be like building my bag in Nvidia as well. So I'm going to try and take that to 100 shares in Nvidia, and then I'm going to go back to Tesla, take that to 500, then MicroStrategy to 200, and then Nvidia to 200. So I'm trying to reach bags where I have 500 shares in Tesla, I have 200 shares in MicroStrategy, and 200 in Nvidia. So that's the ultimate goal. I'm going to try and get there as soon as I can. So that's the update. I'm just going to quickly go to my spreadsheet to see how things are going. So these are my holdings, my family holdings at the moment. So Tesla, we hold around 450, just over 450 shares. MicroStrategy, we hold just over 76 shares, and Nvidia we hold just over 34 shares. The targets, as I said earlier, for Tesla 500, for MicroStrategy 200, and for Nvidia 200 as well. So I'm 90% of the way there for Tesla, which is great news. I'm 38% of the way there for my MicroStrategy bag, and I'm 17% of the way there for my Nvidia bag. So again, everything is going in the right direction. I think I've done quite well, but I'm just disappointed because I've had this hiccup with the payments. So as soon as that's resolved, I'm going to start pumping more money into the stock market as soon as possible. So let's go back into free trade. And so basically, anyone who's new to this channel, welcome. This channel, the goal of this channel basically is to build a $1 million portfolio. And I don't want to build it over 30 years, 40 years. I want to build it as soon as possible. So my first milestone is to reach $1 million as soon as I can. I've given myself a time frame of between 5 and 10 years, but I'm hoping to get there between year 2 or year 3. At the current rate I'm going, hopefully I'm going to get there, but I'm just going to keep on pumping money into this system. So that's my goal, to build a $1 million portfolio. And basically I only have 4 rules for my investing. So basically I'm a long-term investor. So anything that I invest today, I will not be selling for the next 5 years, and I'm going to try and keep it for at least 10 years. So that's rule number 1. I'm a long-term investor with the goal of getting to $1 million as soon as possible. Rule number 2 is I'm a very aggressive investor. So I try to invest 300 to £500 every day into the stock market. Last like few days, it's been horrible. I haven't been investing. I haven't, stopped investing for a long time, so the feeling is not good. It's like, I've stopped my mission or something, but hopefully things are going to be resolved as soon as possible, and I'm going to get back to investing £500 every day into the stock market. So that's rule number 2, being an aggressive investor. Rule number 3 is I'm a very, very volatile investor. So as you can see, I invest in Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. These are probably 3 of the most volatile companies in the world. So MicroStrategy could go down 20, 30, 40% in one day. Tesla could probably go down 20, 30% in one day. Nvidia, again, they could probably go down the same amount. So these are very volatile companies. But with volatility comes a lot of reward. So if you're looking to the long term and you can handle volatility, then there is a lot of upside, especially if you pick very good companies like Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Nvidia. So that's rule number 3. I'm a very volatile investor. And rule number 4 is I'm a very tax efficient investor. So anything that I invest, I try to do it in a very, very, very tax efficient way. So I maximize our ISA allowances, I maximize our SIPP allowances, junior SIPP allowances. So I try to maximize the tax efficient accounts first before I put any money into my general investment account. So then when I'm selling or buying in the future, when I'm rotating from one company to another, so suppose I want to rotate from Tesla into MicroStrategy because one is cheaper compared to another, then I can sell and buy without having to pay any capital gains tax. So rule number 4 is being a very tax efficient investor. So basically, what is my focus? What is my theme? So my theme and focus basically is 3 things. So AI, artificial intelligence, is going to play a humongous part in the future. Autonomy, like robo taxis, the way we move around, that's going to play a big part in the future, and Bitcoin as well. So those are the 3 themes that I'm investing heavily in. That's where I see the future, and hopefully these companies will be able to deliver on their mission, and then hopefully their price will rise as well. So that's how I invest, that's how I roll. So for anyone who wants to do the same, there's no rule that says you can't do it. There's no rule that says you have to invest £100 a month and just leave it. If you want to, you can hit that 1 million goal sooner than later by investing aggressively, picking more volatile stocks that you believe in, doing a deep dive into the company. So when things go wrong, or when the price goes down, you don't panic. And so once you know more about a company, the less inclined you are to hit that sell button. So the more you know about a company, the more you believe in a company, but the more data you have on a company, the more conviction you have on a company, the more facts you see in a company, the way they're delivering and everything, you will be able to hold onto your position even when things go a little bit wrong. Because a company can make mistakes, it can have a bad quarter, but overall they can improve, they can become better again. So it's easy to hit the sell button and cut your losses, but if you're here for the long term, you can just keep it. And then if volatility is on your side, then it's going to be on your side when it goes up as well. So just bear that in mind. So yeah, you can do this if you want to. You can invest aggressively into volatile stocks and reach that 1 million goal sooner than later. You don't have to retire once you hit that 1 million. You can turn that 1 million into 2 million, turn the 2 million into 5 into 10 into 100. Who knows? It's just something that you can strive for, it's something you can work for. And once you have a lot of money, it will give you a lot of financial freedom. You can help yourself, you can help your family, friends, other people. So yeah, so that's how I roll. That if you want to roll like that, you're more than welcome to. There are risks. You have to be very, very mentally strong as well to handle the volatility. At one point, my portfolio was down around, I think, about 60% or something, but I kept on investing. I've got the receipts. You can check the past videos when the portfolio was really bleeding. I've got the receipts to prove that I was investing when I had the money coming in. So yeah, so if you want to roll like that and you've got the mental strength to do it, you know, think about it and think where you can go in like 5-10 years time. So yeah, so that's the end of the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, give it a like and, you know, subscribe as well. I'm getting a lot of new views, a lot of new subscribers. So, you know, just subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So if you find value or find entertainment in this video, do so and help me get to that 2,000 level. So that's it for today. I will be providing another update tomorrow and I will catch you later. Take care.